When this is all over in a distant memory, I think I'm going to feel quite proud of myself actually for, stepping up, using my skills and being a key worker of sorts. I was made redundant in April. I was a commercial pilot for a well-known airline for many, many years, and they dropped me like a stone. So I went from this very busy, structured, global lifestyle to suddenly sitting at home twiddling my thumbs. So I did what I could. I volunteered at the food bank and I did shopping for the neighbours. I learnt some new skills. I finally learnt to crochet and to break dance. And I finally painted my mouldings. But I thought, what can I do with my skills to help? I applied for a position with a global courier company called Kringle & Co. And the job requirements were must have 20 years flying experience, check. Must be happy to self-isolate at Christmas. Well, my daughter lives in Australia, so that's fine. And must have goodness in their heart. And I thought, oh, okay, well, I think I'm good. I recycle. So anyway, I interviewed and I interviewed again, and I had to have background checks with the government, send my passport, my inside leg measurement, sign all sorts of NDAs. They offered me the job and I said, am I allowed to know what the actual job is? So they sat me down and they told me. I was very shocked at first. I thought, can I do this? I did 6 months for FedEx back in the early 90s, but that's about it. Turns out Father Christmas contracted COVID earlier in the year. It's okay, he's fine, but his medical advisors were worried about the coal dust in the chimneys aggravating his lungs, so they needed a replacement. The elves had been to one of those illegal raves in Bristol or somewhere, and they'd brought the virus back with them, silly things. So I accepted the job and I started my reindeer training, which is a lot like handling an Airbus A360. Nothing can prepare you. It's incredibly physical. I'm covered in injuries. I've bruised me coccyx. I'm covered in dog bites. Do not be seen.
Babe, where's the sellotape?
I did make mistakes. The pressure is intense, and I'm sorry to say that Blitzen is missing. Blitzen! But I got there in the end. When this is all over, I'm going to give my postman a big kiss on the lips, and my delivery man and delivery woman, I don't mind, because delivering joy is hard work, let me tell you. And I was happy to do it, happy to help, and I would do it 1,000 times more. It does feel like we've been on this journey for a long time. It feels endless. There is a patch of bad weather up ahead, so please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened and we'll get through it together, I promise. The runway is in sight. I wish you all a safe onward journey. Merry Christmas.